caught red-handed. Meghan can't steal £18 million over podcast score settling fraud exposed by Moir. Fears that Meghan Markle's upcoming podcast will centre on bitter score settling have emerged from a royal expert. Speaking about Meghan Markle's long-awaited podcast series, set to be released this summer, journalist Moir claimed the podcast may be used by the Duchess to get even. She said, drum roll, please. It was part of an £18 million contract and has been nearly 2 years in the making, but, hallelujah, it is here at last. No, not the latest stretch of Crossrail or a new cancer ward for the little kiddies, but the Duchess of Sussex's much-trumpeted Spotify podcast. She added, called Archetypes, the series will be launching soon, with Meghan promising to use the broadcasts to look at the way women are portrayed in the media and the labels that try to hold them back. Oh. I think I can see where this is going. Writing in the Daily Mail, Ms. Moir suggested a more accurate title for the podcast would be, The One Where I Get Even with Every Bad Bye Who Ever Be'd About Me. The commentator believes that the true agenda of the series will be one of myth-controlling PR. The podcast was born out of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's £18 million deal with Spotify, signed in December 2020. Archetypes, hosted by Meghan Markle, aims to investigate labels that try to hold women back. In the trailer for the podcast, the Duchess of Sussex said, "This is how we talk about women, the words that raise our girls, and how the media reflects women back to us. But where do these stereotypes come from? And how do they keep showing up and defining our lives?" I'm Meghan and this is Archetypes, the podcast where we dissect, explore and subvert the labels that try to hold women back. I'll have conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape our narratives. And I'll talk to historians to understand how we even got here in the first place. Questioning the title of the series, Mr. Moir pointed out that Meghan's title from the show is in error, because the Duchess was talking about stereotypes as opposed to archetypes. Her scathing attack comes after it was revealed that Meghan is trying to trademark the word archetypes earlier this week. Archie Audio reportedly made the application at the United States Patent and Trademark Office last month. After relative silence on news about her podcast series, Meghan Markle recently announced that she would be hosting a Spotify project, Archetypes, and has lodged an application to trademark the word. Meghan Markle wants to control things and often speaks in global terms amid reports that she has tried to trademark the word archetypes, a royal expert has claimed. News on Meghan and Prince Harry's Spotify podcast project had been quiet since a festive special of their Archie audio series was released during Christmas 2020. But last month, Meghan announced that she would be fronting a new series called Archetypes, which she said would feature conversations with women to dissect, explore and subvert the labels that try to hold women back. Shortly after announcing this news, it was revealed that representatives of the Duchess of Sussex had lodged a trademark application at the United States Patent and Trademark Office last month, despite the word existing in the English language for hundreds of years. Reacting to this petition, host of the podcast Joe Elvin asked, "Is it not just her lawyers doing a due diligence minesweep that all lawyers do when it comes to copyright? I think she controls her lawyers as she controls her PR company, and I think she's a very strong, determined woman," royal expert Angela Levin replied. "She wants to control things, she always talks in global terms. Even when she was here in the UK, she would never say, 'What I want to do for the United Kingdom' or 'What I want to do for England,' it was always, 'my view globally.' And Prince Harry now does that all the time, if you listen, it's always global. I think they're just too big for their boots."